This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Transmission will start momentarily. Hi guys, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. You can find me on Twitter and gat.ai. From this video, I want to discuss about Converse, right? Converse has been, if you're not aware, they've been purchased by Nike, and if you're still not aware, Nike is this big woke brand right now, right? The last thing they did, the last stupid stunt they did was put Colin Kaepernick on the face of a billboard of their 30-year Just Do It campaign, and it's been getting a lot of controversy, right? They're extremely woke company, right? And Nike have a history of not being fair to workers. They want to be woke, but yet again, they're exploiting people's money. I want to tell you guys, Nike is not a good company. Nike is a bad company, all right? Nike is a mega conglomerate, right? I mean, they're facing extortion from recently Michael Avenatti right now. And, I don't want to defend Nike because Nike have been having a lot of bad publicity, and rightfully so. They have bad publicity because of their practices, their business practices. But this is a new venture that they came out. They just recently acquired on Converse, which which people say is Nike's best investment right now. But they just released this wokeness ad, and it's been going viral, and people have their opinion on it. But I wanted to show you guys and watch this together to see how woke this is. All right, I want to demonstrate how ridiculous woke this is. But let's start the video. Hopefully, I won't get any copyright strikes. But let's start it.
There was a young woman who lived in a shoe. She had lots of ambition, intelligence too, but every promotion would go to some hack. So she quit her dumb job.
And look, it's already been said. Look at this. I don't know if you can see my cursor, right? What is it symbolizing is, right? It's symbolizing that the corporation, and Converse is a corporate too. Why are they beating themselves, right? And they try to these stereotypical of Starbucks drinking, the white man. They try to attack the white man, right? By having this white balloon over their heads, right? And the white, look at these guys. All these symbolism, corporate greed, right? And they had to put a black woman. They have to gear it towards the black woman, because I'm not bashing black women, but to them, they see black women as the easiest target to sway their emotion, right? And this is why they put all these stuff in there. It's all symbolism, right? The Illuminati almighty dollar sign, corporate ladder. It symbolizes the pay gap, right? And then there's the Illuminati triangle on the cup right here. Look at all these hidden symbolism. Look at all these BS and puppets. They're all puppets. This is like the marionette puppets, all right? It's truth in plain sight what they're trying to do to these people. All right, but let's carry on.
Didn't look back.
There was a young woman who lived in a shoe. She didn't have time to be told what to do.
She didn't have time to be told what to do. So they're basically pushing this woman feminist propaganda, right? And right here, look at this. All the female have all short hair, right? The feminist propaganda that they want to uprise. And the woman that's traditional with longer hair, they put in the back and try to make fun of him, like the traditional woman with long hair, right? And they make them the goofiest looking one out there, while all the short hair women are in the front seat now. This is symbolism. You see the symbolism? This symbolizes mean that, all right, traditional woman, you're right in the back seat now. It's time for us strong women to sit in the front seat and take charge now. You see the symbolism of that, all right? You got to know how to read this. This is what they're interpreting. This is how they're interpreting it. But let's carry on.
She traveled the world and had no plans to wed.
She travels the world, have no plans to wed. Basically, it's against traditionalism. That's what it is. That's what it means. So you know how traditionalism is always advocating to get married and reproduce, right? So basically, they try to persuade this image that women don't need to settle down, the conventional way of thinking, like finding a husband, have children. She could do whatever she wants. She could travel the world, right? Wasting her time to have child, and all these propaganda. It's propaganda right here. Mambo jumbo.
It was her right to choose the life that she led.
Her right to choose. So basically, they're pushing abortion too. Her right to choose, choices, right? Her right to choose. Yes, you have your right to choose, but make a rational decision, all right? But they're pushing this BS right now. I'm trying my hardest not to curse right now, right? But clearly they're pushing this feminism thingy from Converse.
There was a young woman who lived in a shoe. She was called every name, even a shrew.
She was called every name, right? Try to put this narrative that women are being attacked. Women's not being attacked. Women is, if anything, women is the most protected class. They have more rights than men. And look at this, right? Compare and contrast this dualism, right? Between a guy and a girl right here. The guy they make him look like a pig, right? You see this? And there's a white man. They make him look like a pig. They try to bash men. And look at this. She was wearing pants. All these women right here, all these women, they're all wearing pants. There's no, you know how traditional women, they always wear skirts and dresses. But none of these women are demonstrating any kind of traditionalism. So it's basically attacking on traditional value. All right? This is so saying that if anything's failed, go back to your old ways, right? So this is going to fail big time. It's going to backfire, right? So they don't want people to go back to the old ways, go back to this new guard of thinking, right? Thinking that there's been a lot of examples where female regret for doing all these stuff, regret feminism. There's a resurgence of regretful feminism right now. All right? And they're pushing this. See how woke this ad is? All right, let's continue.
But this little queen could not care less, because she had better things to do than listen to pathetic trolls scream at her for being...
Now they say there's trolling. Now they're saying criticism, people are criticizing or have their own opinion is a troll, right? It means that they can't take criticism. That's what it means. You gotta know how to distinguish this symbolism. Look at this. It's all dilapidated, all right? It's all Illuminati propaganda BS. All right, let's continue on.
A smart, confident woman.
All the story are true. What the hell does that mean? All the story that's true. A woman living in shoes, Converse. You see how ridiculous this is, right? Oh my God. But give me a moment, guys, while Alright, let's do this. What I just shown you is all a load of BS. It's propaganda. Try to push its narrative. Alright? Try to attack traditionalism, right? Conservatism, and pushing this women agenda. First of all, they're pushing pay gap. They're pushing the gender gap. They're pushing women's right. They're pushing abortion for choosing. They're pushing feminism, right? These stuff are not good for society, right? They're attacking traditionalism. All right? There's a reason why tradition has been working for hundreds of years, right? It's been working for 100 years, and all of a sudden they want to destroy it. If anything, they're attacking Christianity as well, or attacking religion, right? All religion promote these unisons between a man and woman to get married, to have a child, to multiply. You can tell that, regardless of Christianity, Catholic, Muslim, right? That's one thing they have something in common: traditionalism. And what this ad is doing is try to attack traditionalism, perpetuate feminism, perpetuate abortion, right? Which no religion advocates. Perpetuate abortion and attack on white men. And not just white men, men in general, right? Like I said, if you attack white men, you attack all men. All right? If you attack a white man that out there, you're attacking me because I am a man, All right, they're attacking how men should not guard women because they're strong. I'm sorry, ladies, but there's some stuff you aren't capable of doing. You have to come to reality, all right? Men and women are not equal. I'm not attacking women. I'm not hating on women. But there's a fact that there are stuff men are able to do that women cannot do, right? There are women out there right now that's trying to battling transgender into women's sports, all right? How's that fair? If you're a big buff guy, identify yourself as a woman, and you play in a women's sport, you basically dominate the whole sports. All right? That is unfair to the women. All right? I'm not attacking the women. I'm trying to defend the women. All right? This is what they're pushing. Next thing you know, this Converse is going to push transgender, pansexual, the Baphomet. You can see this ad is all Illuminati written. Have all Illuminati, symbolism, New World Order, propaganda, BS, wage gap. Right? That's what they're doing. And you already see there's a Illuminati triangle in there. So this is part of the Rothschild and all this stuff. They're pushing this. And Nike, they're not a good company. Nike was named after a Greek goddess, right? God of victory. And Greek gods are known to have Satyrian connection, right? The Satyrian means Satan, all right? You have to look this up. It's hidden knowledge. It's called occultic knowledge. When you learn occultic knowledge, everything you see will be open in your. You'll see it. You know how to decode all this stuff. All right, people. I'm trying to tell people how to learn how to decode the symbolism. All right, when you learn how to decode the symbolism, you know how to identify propaganda. This is 100% propaganda. All right, they're pushing out. But yeah, I just want to let you guys be aware. This ad here for Converse was acquired by Nike. Nike is a Saturnian company. They value Saturn. When you look at the Nike swoosh, is a silhouette of the Saturn ring. All right, people can't connect that yet. All right, that's what the swoosh represents. Saturn ring. All right, Saturn is a Greek god, I think. Saturn, Kronos. Kronos controlled time. The god of time. So you don't have that much time in this world because this world is run by Satan. This is all Luciferian. Bacchus worshipping, Tammuz, all these Baphomet BS, right? You got to understand that. But yeah, this is a prime example of propaganda. You should not, I mean, if anything, you just don't buy Nikes. There is a waste of money. It's a ripoff. Nike is like any other shoes. Don't buy Converse. Wear Payless, but there's no more Payless. Just wear a generic shoes. I don't wear brand name shoes no more because it's a waste of money. All right, guys. But on that note, I'll see you guys the next time with some more propaganda BS from these New World Order propagandists right here. But you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.